Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we are going to look at the 4 latest Arsenal news. The first Arsenal news is that Football Transfers has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm club think their £75 million midfielder is now going to sign for Arsenal, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup Ecuador international and Brighton and Hove Albion midfielder Moises Caicedo. Arsenal have been heavily linked with a move to sign Moises Caicedo this summer, and Brighton and Hove Albion reportedly think he's off to the Emirates. It is no secret at this point that the Gunners' priority is 2 new midfielders. West Ham United star Declan Rice is the top target, while both Caicedo and Mount have also been linked with a move to North London, with the Chelsea star agreeing personal terms with Manchester United now. Caicedo may just be the player Arsenal go for. Football Transfers have shared the latest on the situation. Arsenal have been linked with a move to sign Moises Caicedo from Brighton and Hove Albion since this year's January transfer window. The Gunners tried extremely hard to get him, lodging 2 big bids to sign him. But Brighton made it absolutely clear that they were not going to sell him in the middle of the season. Now, it looks like Caicedo will be on the move, and if the report is to be believed, Arsenal are the absolute favourites to sign him before the start of next season. It has been claimed that the Gunners are closing in on the deal, with Brighton confident that Edu will meet their asking price for Caicedo, which stands at £75 million. Personal terms between Arsenal and the Ecuador international has already been agreed as well, which is another step in the right direction for Mikel Arteta's side. Arsenal are set to lose Granit Xhaka in the coming days, with the Swiss international reportedly on his way to Germany to sign for Bayer Leverkusen. The Gunners definitely need to replace him, while they also need another top-quality midfielder to play with or in place of Thomas Partey in the middle of the park. Arsenal fans are hoping Rice will be one of them, and if the Gunners can get Caicedo in too before the start of next season, they will almost surely be in another title race. It will be interesting to see if Arsenal can get this deal over the line in the coming days. The second Arsenal news is that Turkish football has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm Arsenal leading the race to sign the new Lionel Messi, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of Turkey international and Fenerbahce midfielder Arda Guler. Arsenal and Newcastle United are reportedly leading the race to sign Fenerbahce star Arda Guler in the upcoming summer transfer window. The Gunners and the Magpies have both had a sensational Premier League campaign. Arsenal went toe-to-toe against Manchester City for large parts of the season, while Newcastle made it into the top 4 and qualified for the Champions League. Both clubs are expected to be very active in the summer transfer window, and Guler is the latest name to come out of the rumour mill. According to Turkish football, Arda Guler has been widely viewed as one of Fenerbahce's finest talents. The attacking midfielder, who is still only 18 years old, has been in the news for about a year now, and he has been linked with numerous clubs in the Premier League. The £22 million rated Turk has scored 6 goals and provided 6 assists in just 16 starts for Fenerbahce this season, which is a very impressive return for someone so young. Guler, branded as a player with superstar potential, will enter the final 2 years of his contract this summer. His club don't necessarily want to lose him, but the report claims they are willing to let him go if a good offer arrives. It has also been claimed that Arsenal and Newcastle United have already made contact with Guler's family, who represents him, and are now leading the race to sign him this summer. Lionel Messi is arguably the greatest footballer of all time, and players like him are very, very rare to find. However, many in Turkey are convinced that Guler is just like the Argentine World Cup winner, so much so that he has been dubbed the Turkish Lionel Messi. The teenager, like Messi, can play on the right wing, as a number 10 and also a second striker. His dribbling and the way he moves with the ball are just a joy to watch, and he has the potential to be a top player in the coming years. It will be interesting to see if Arsenal or Newcastle will lodge an official bid to sign Guler in the coming days. The third Arsenal news is that FootMercato has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm Arsenal frontrunners to sign one of the best young strikers around, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of France international and Montpellier forward Elye Wahi. Arsenal have reportedly emerged as one of the frontrunners for Montpellier's Elye Wahi. This is according to FootMercato, who claim the Gunners are readying a bid for the 20-year-old. The report claims Arsenal and AS Monaco are the two clubs pushing the most for Wahi's signature, the Gunners have apparently been following the striker for many months. However, Monaco are reportedly in pursuit too, as they look to revamp their front line. At the same time, FM claims Wahi seems undoubtedly out of reach of the League One side's finances. With that in mind, Arsenal are effectively leading the race for the France under-21 international. Montpellier reportedly want between €30 million and €35 million, £26 million to £30 million. For Wahi, Arsenal seem to be well stocked in attack. But Mikel Arteta could well be planning to bring in more quality. Eddie Nketiah has done well in flashes but hasn't been consistent enough to really stake a regular starting claim. Meanwhile, Leandro Trossard has done alright too, but he may well be seen more as a backup option across the line. As for Folarin Balogun, his future at Arsenal remains uncertain, with speculation suggesting he may leave in 5. It's unlikely he'll be happy to settle for a bit part Gunner's role after becoming the star man in France for Reims. Wahi is an outstanding talent who would surely be a great addition to the Newcastle ranks. He has registered an impressive 17 goals and 6 assists from 32 League One outings this term. Indeed, Wahi scored all 4 of his side's goals in his side's recent 5-4 defeat at Lyon. Pascal Gastien recently said of Wahi, as per JF, "I think he's one of the best strikers in League One at his age. What I know is that he's a very good player. It's not us who are going to say the opposite. Every time he plays against us, he scores goals. He's an effective player. That's rare at that age. So yes, I think he will be a very, very good player." Wahi has also been clocking up some amazing statistics, which suggest he's a star in the making. As per Goal.com last year, he was the youngest player in Montpellier history to reach double figures in a single season. Wahi also ranks 3rd in terms of being the youngest player to score their 10th League One goal, behind only Kylian Mbappe and Ousmane Dembele, and ahead of Thierry Henry, added the article. All in all, Wahi seems like a great shout for Arsenal, and at £30 million, he wouldn't break the bank. The final Arsenal news is that Football Insider has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm Arsenal contemplating summer swoop to complete the signing of Belgium international and Southampton midfielder Romeo Lavia. Arsenal are reportedly pondering a move for Southampton midfielder Romeo Lavia in the upcoming transfer window. As per Football Insider, after moving to the St Mary's Stadium last summer from Manchester City, the 19-year-old enjoyed a promising debut campaign in the Premier League and was one of the brightest stars in Southampton's disappointing season this term. So, it isn't a surprise to see that the Belgian has been attracting a lot of interest from several big Premier League clubs, including Arsenal. It has been suggested that after failing to secure their Premier League status for next season, Southampton will be forced to sell some of their stars so Lavia could move away this summer. According to the report by Football Insider, Mikel Arteta is a big fan of Lavia and the Gunners' boss is keen on signing the Belgian to bolster the midfield department. The report further claims that Arsenal have already sounded out the possibility of signing the Southampton star so they could opt to make a concrete approach to purchase him this summer. But, Football Insider says that the Gunners are lining up Lavia as an alternative option if they fail to purchase the primary targets, Declan Rice and Moises Caicedo. The report also states that securing Lavia's signature won't be straightforward for Arsenal, as Liverpool and Chelsea have been showing an interest in signing him this summer, and along with those, Man City are also interested in bringing him back to the Etihad Stadium. It has been suggested that Southampton could ask a fee of around £40 million to let their star man leave this summer. So, it seems Arsenal will have to spend big to secure the youngster's signature should they opt to make a concrete approach. Lavia has showcased glimpses of his talent at the St Mary's Stadium this season, so he would be a great coup for Arsenal if they manage to lure him to the Emirates Stadium. It is going to be interesting to see whether Arsenal manage to sign Rice and Caicedo this summer or opt to make a move for Lavia to bolster their engine room. Do you know the Arsenal news on Declan Rice? You will enjoy this video on your screen too.